Well, here we are, January 13th, 2026. I figured I'd give an update, midwinter update. It's been a while since I gave an update. But this winter's been crazy, as it's been for the most of the country. November, December was very snowy. We had tons of snow. We've been down to 10 below zero. And we've been back up to the 40s and then back down again. It's like a roller coaster. It's about mid-30s now. So far, both hives are still going. I just listened with my stethoscope and I could hear them inside. So this time last year, I already lost that hive there, which was in a different location. So it's good that both hives are still going. It's going to get cold again after tomorrow. We're going to go right back into the plunge again, and the snow depths are going to start accumulating again. I've had snow up to the bottom of this hive. That's how deep it was at one time. I've been cleaning out the entrances. There's a few dead bees here and there, and I've even seen some bees fly out on days like this. A couple of times I've seen bees fly out and do their thing and go back in. But they're not wrapped. They're not insulated on the sides. There's only insulation in the top of these hives. And that's, it's a Langstroth hive, but it's layings. Layings frames are in there. I've got 11 laying frames. And as far as the food went going into the winter, they were solid. They had more than they needed. I was kind of worried about this hive here because the layings hive that's in front of me, we ended up having to requeen because we did a split, and that failed, and then they produced their own queen, but it wasn't until mid-August before they produced the queen. So it's kind of worried about them, but going into the winter, going into fall, they had more than enough in population and enough food. So whoever said that, you can't produce a queen in August in the Northeast and have a successful hive with them, we'll find out. We still got a ways to go. Once we get to April, I'll be comfortable because March is probably the worst month when it comes to losing beehives in this area, at least. So, but I just listened with my stethoscope, both hives, and they're both humming, going pretty good. But there's one thing I haven't seen. I know a lot of other people see at their beehives is the cleansing flights. Usually around the, in the snow, when they come out to cleanse, the snow is usually all discolored, and you could tell where they cleansed and went back in the hive. But I haven't had none of that this year. I've had plenty of snow, and I keep checking and keep clearing the entrances out. But I haven't seen it. Even last year, I didn't see it on these hives. This one here made it all the way through to March before it ended up perishing, and that was my fault. But these bees here are from a swarm capture. We had a swarm capture in this in June, and then I ended up splitting it into there. The original queen is in there from the swarm, and I requeened this with a bought queen. We purchased a queen from Wisconsin. First couple of days were great. They got her out of the candy, and she was moving around. There was no aggression. And a week later, I went back in, and she was gone. And there was queen cells. So I let it be, and they ended up producing another queen. And it wasn't until later August, and I just let them be, let them do their thing. I didn't collect no honey this year because I don't need it. But there's more than enough honey in both these hives for the population. So I'll probably leave it be until I start seeing bees coming out cleansing. We're going back into a deep freeze, and I'm not going to worry about nothing until it gets to be March before I make another update, unless something happens in between now and March. But that's it. So we'll see you guys in the spring.